Hello and welcome to another GCSE revision video. In this video we're going to be looking at the AQA 8300 series. This is the third paper in the foundation tier. It's from the June 2017 past papers. It is a calculator paper, so we are allowed to use calculators. And we're picking up in question 10, which reads, each shape below has an area of 24 centimeters squared. Complete the missing lengths. So we've got a rectangle here, and we know that the area of a rectangle is base times height. So 6 centimeters times this missing length is equal to 24 centimeters squared. So 6 times something, I'm just going to call it 6x. We'll call the missing length x and say 6x is equal to 24. So to solve for x, all we do is divide both sides by 6. So x is equal to 24 divided by 6. Hopefully you know that answer already, but the answer is 4 centimeters. If you don't, you can use a calculator, especially in an exam. It's easy for the mind to go blank. Okay, so here we have a triangle, and again the triangle has an area of 24 centimeters squared, which we know from the question, and it's the base that we're looking for. Now the area of a triangle is half base times height is equal to 24. We know that the height is 16, so a half base times 16 is equal to 24. So if I double both sides of the equation, I can get base, or 16 times the base, is equal to 48. So the base is equal to 48 divided by 16. And I could use a calculator for that, or I could just halve top and bottom. So if I just say that's equal, half of 48 is 24, and half of 16 is 8, so that's equal to 24 divided by 8, which I know from my 8 times table is 3. Although, of course, you could have just used a calculator and said 48 divided by 16. Of course, you didn't have to use an algebraic method to solve it. You could have just used a bit of, intuition and said, well, 6 times something is equal to 24, so that something has to be 4, because 6 times 4 is 24, which I know from my times tables. And for this one, you could have said, well, half base times height is 16, but if I do 16 divided by something, half base times height is equal to 24, so if I do 16 times something is equal to 24, and so all you do is take 24 divided by 16 on your calculator, you would get 1.5, and you could have said half the base is 1.5, and then you just multiply by 2 on your calculator and you would have got 3. So that's an alternative way you could have done it. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. If you're taking your GCSEs this year, I'd like to wish you every success with your revision and every success with your exams, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.